Hello, everyone, and welcome to my CBS GH spoiler channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Wiley's shocking secret message to Willow has Michael losing it before it's too late. Nobody saw this coming, and now everything is about to change forever. The internet is on fire right now, and if you haven't heard what just went down between Wiley, Willow, and Michael, buckle up, because this is the kind of drama that makes your jaw hit the floor and stay there. It started quietly, the way the biggest storms always do. A private message, a few words, a secret that was never, ever supposed to see the light of day, but it did. Oh, it absolutely did. And the moment Michael found out, sources close to the situation are saying he completely and utterly lost it. And honestly, once you hear what Wiley actually said, you will understand exactly why. Let's go back to the beginning. For months now, fans have sensed that something was off. The energy between Wiley and Willow had shifted. The subtle glances, the vague social media posts, the conspicuous silences. Something was simmering just beneath the surface, and everyone could feel it, but nobody could name it. Michael, for his part, seemed oblivious, or at least he was doing a brilliant job of pretending to be. He kept showing up, kept smiling, kept playing the role that everyone expected him to play. But people close to him noticed the tension creeping into his eyes, the way he'd go quiet at certain names, the way his smile wouldn't quite reach his face the way it used to. He knew something was wrong, he just didn't know how wrong. Then the message leaked. Nobody knows exactly how it got out. Some say it was a screenshot shared in confidence that went one step too far. Others say it was deliberate, that someone wanted this to explode, wanted Michael to see it, wanted the whole carefully constructed facade to come crashing down. Whatever the case, the message was real, and it was devastating. Wiley had reached out to Willow in private, a long, emotional, raw message that pulled absolutely zero punches. In it, Wiley apparently laid out feelings that had been buried for a very long time. Deep feelings, complicated feelings, the kind of feelings that don't just go away no matter how many times you try to convince yourself they have. According to those who have seen the message, Wiley told Willow things that changed the entire context of everything that had come before. Past moments that seemed innocent suddenly looked completely different in the light of what was written. Conversations, encounters, decisions that nobody quite understood at the time suddenly made devastating, heartbreaking sense. But here's the part that really sent shockwaves through everyone who heard about it. Wiley didn't just confess feelings. Wiley made a plea. Before it's too late. Those 4 words, reportedly included somewhere in the message, are what's sending everyone absolutely over the edge right now. Before it's too late. Too late for what? That's the question everyone is screaming. Too late for a relationship? Too late for a friendship? Too late for something that goes so much deeper than either of those things that there isn't even a clean word for it? People who know the full details of the situation are staying tight-lipped, but the few breadcrumbs that have trickled out paint a picture of someone at an absolute breaking point, someone who had held something in for so long that the dam finally irreparably broke, and Willow received every single word of it. Michael's reaction? Catastrophic. When word got back to Michael, and apparently it got back to him fast, the way bad news always somehow does, the fallout was immediate and intense. Sources are describing his reaction as something between heartbreak and fury, the kind of emotional cocktail that leaves a person shaking and speechless at the same time. Everything he thought he understood about the relationships in his life suddenly looked like a lie, or at best an incomplete truth that had been edited to protect someone else's secret. The questions he must be asking himself right now are the kind that don't have easy answers. How long? Did Willow know? Did Willow feel the same way? Was any of it real, or had he been kept on the outside of something enormous, something that involved him completely, while everyone else knew the shape of it? People close to Michael say he hasn't been himself since learning about the message. The usually composed, steady presence he projects to the world has cracked, and the people who love him are genuinely worried. What happens now? That, honestly, is the million-dollar question. Willow has not yet made any kind of public statement. Wiley has gone completely silent on social media, which, if you know anything about Wiley, is itself a statement. And Michael is apparently processing everything in private, away from the noise, trying to figure out what any of this means for his life going forward. But one thing is crystal clear. Nothing between these three people will ever be exactly the same again. The secret is out, the message exists, the feelings are real, and somewhere in the middle of all that messy, complicated, heartbreaking truth, three people are figuring out what comes next. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.